The Israel-Hamas war has led to bitter divisions in communities across our country, around the world. But in Ridgewood, New Jersey, about 20 miles northwest of New York City, a rabbi and an imam have come together to navigate this difficult time and to help us navigate. Rabbi David Fine and Imam Mahmoud Hamza are with us this morning. Gentlemen, thank you so much. It's great seeing you both. And why did you decide to come forward in unity to talk about the need for love, respect, and for healing?
We live about 30 seconds apart from each other. We've been friends for 15 years, and we care deeply about our community. And our concern was that there's terrible conflict going on, and our hearts are so deeply trenched in that we're not fighting each other. And it was important for us to be proactive and make a point in our community that we're not at war with each other here, and we are friends.
You know, it takes time to build a friendship, and we were so close friends, and we want to keep it that way. We do understand that there are issues somewhere else, but we do not want to make it bigger. We want to be able to communicate with civility with each other and to maintain our friendship.
How do you help people navigate through trauma and pain and what happened on the 7th of October and then what we've been seeing as a consequence of the massacre? It's created so much trauma and so much pain. How do you help us navigate through that which is an unimaginable terror?
What we've tried to do, and see it, is that we need to be able to recognize the pain of both sides, right, and be able to hear each other. And that we can only do in context of dialogue and with friendship. We each have our separate pains, but to be able to hear each other is important.
Now, from the Muslim perspective, I think what we try to do, or what I'm trying to do, is number one, we should not let anger or emotions control our actions. We should control our feelings, and we should act properly. We have a say in our faith that whatever you say can be very dangerous. And so we're saying to our people that, you know, control your anger, control what you're saying. Don't judge all the people the same. You know, people are different, so don't just generalize, and try to deal with everyone as an individual. Try to see the good in them rather than just, you know, losing your temper and acting, you know, in an appropriate manner.
You know, I was just rereading Maimonides these days, and one of the things that he mentioned in Mishneh Torah, he says, if in the conduct, members, human beings, as well as society, if in the conduct of its members merits exceed sins, justice reigns. But if sins exceed merits, there reigns corruption. How do we as a society, as individuals, deal with what we perceive to be extreme corruption? How do we deal with that?
Thanks for asking about Maimonides, because Maimonides is a Jew from Egypt.
Exactly. Ended up in Egypt, started in Cordoba, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Also.
Doctor to the Sultan, Saladin.
Yes, yes. No, I mean, the point is we can't smooth over, right, the issues. The pain is driven by there is evil in the world, and there is a deep struggle in the world, and it needs to be called out. And it's important for us to call that out from the center, right, and not give voice to the sides, to the extremes.
See, I want to quote something from the Bible, because I thought it was a really good thing. And the good thing about it is it's in the Bible, but it is in the Islam. And it's in Micah 6:8. And what it says, He has shown you, O mortal, what's good, and what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. In Islam, we add something else to it. Act justly, and don't let your anger, your emotions, sow you away from justice. So when people are angry, we try to remind them that you have to be just, you have to be fair, but don't let your emotions judge you of what you're going to do. And it is tough. It's definitely tough. But then we go back, and in our principles that patience, be patient. You're not going to solve the problems by fighting. There is a saying in Islam is that the strong person is not the one who wins the fight, who gets angry and loud, and when he is angry. The strong one is the one who controls his anger, control himself when he's angry. So, it's easy said than done.
Yep.
But that's what we keep repeating, telling our people. Don't control your anger. Be just. Don't let your emotions guide you. It is deep. It's hurt.
Yep.
Let me tell you that. I see the hurt from both sides. But don't let that hurt to make you act in an appropriate manner.
Yeah, sometimes we have to fight, unfortunately, and that means some area where we might have some disagreement. But we are agreed in principle that we don't fight out of anger, out of vengeance, and that peace is the goal that we all pray for.
Mahmoud Hamza and David Fine, I thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. Really appreciate you coming in, and really appreciate what you are doing, how you are making all of the efforts to help heal all of the people. Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for being with us.
Thanks for having us.